Hey, welcome to Sultan of Spirit. I'm Zelda, and I'm going to do the reading for cancers for the rest of April. So it's like a late monthly reading for the rest of April for cancers. Well, yeah, let's see. This is a general reading for cancers, so take the reading as it resonates. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And let's see what cancers have been dealing with, what energies are approaching them, approaching you, Cancer, for the rest of the month, for the rest of April. Okay. Okay, some of you cancers are trying to avoid an ending, a failure, or a massive change, an intense change. Possibly for some of you, this is an emotional connection. Could be a family for some of you, or a long-standing relationship, somebody that either you had emotional fulfillment with, like joy, happiness, or there was a potential, like you wanted this. But there's a tower moment that's being avoided here, and it's because either you or a person or somebody you're dealing with is offering something here. Could be help, could be money, could be some sort of practical effort, um, meeting a compromise, offering something. Basically, either you're offering Cancer, you're offering to this person or to this situation so that in order to avoid a failure, a disaster, and that has to do with love connections, family, very close people that you have emotional ties to. And again, it's like this is, yeah, I think this is like somebody you have or it could be a person or people you have emotional ties to that either you were happy with or you wanted to be happy with. And so something is being offered in order to avoid a disaster. You have a lot of fears, a lot of worries, Cancer. Sleepless nights. You're just so worried about this tower, this failure, this disaster, this massive change that you're trying to avoid. You're not feeling very confident. Cancer. You're not feeling very confident at all. You're very like in your head, overthinking, worrying too much, have a lot of fears, anxieties, might have trouble sleeping. Some of you might be dealing with regrets. This tower moment for some cancers could be something that already happened in the past, so you're trying to get over it or trying to fix the situation or make the situation more comfortable or better than what happened, like improve by offering something here or giving something, helping maybe. For some of you that already happened, so or is happening, and you're trying to either avoid it or you're trying to get over it and move forward, but it's not working because you feel so anxious and worried, and you may feel very restless. Some of you could be expecting to hear from somebody or someplace, like expecting news, or you're just waiting for, or you've been waiting for something to happen, or oh no, this seems like you're fearing somebody contacting you. You're fearing some sort of communication or some action being taken. You're worried about it. Somebody could do something or say something or send something, I don't know, that you're just worried about. And it's really taking a toll on your confidence, your energy, your motivation. You may feel kind of out of control, or you just don't have a lot of power over this situation or person or people. Some of you might be experiencing some control issues, but to no avail, control issues, but it's like for nothing. It's like you can't control the situation. And there's going to be a new start. So let me show you the cards. So yeah, like I said, there's something here that you're fearing, an action being taken, or some news, a letter or email, or a decision, something like, or somebody contacting you. You're very, very worried about it and fearful, and it's taking a toll on your self-confidence with the King of Wands in reverse. So you don't have a lot of trust in the situation, maybe no motivation or energy. You may not know exactly what to do, what path to take. You may be a little confused, may feel out of control. And finally, you're going to take a new leap of faith. You're going to start from zero, a new chapter in your life. Possibly you're going to start fresh when it comes to some aspect in your life connected to all of this that I've been talking about. Let me see. You're stuck on something or someone emotionally, Cancer. You're having a difficult time letting go or getting over something or someone, or some situation. Take it as resonates, but I have the Four of Cups in reverse. So it was like an emotional, you might have experienced like an emotional disappointment, likely tied to this Tower situation or moment, with the failure and disaster or change that either happened or you're trying to avoid. And I think there was some sort of, an emotional conflict or disappointment, just being not interested. Maybe emotionally you might feel tired or underwhelmed, uninterested in something or someone. But like, it's hard for you to move forward. Like you want to start fresh, but it's like you don't have a whole lot of energy to do so. You may still go through with it, but I think you feel very tired emotionally, or you're just having a very difficult time healing and moving on, moving forward, letting go of something or someone. And I have the Magician in reverse, so I think that you are not really in the mood, or you won't be in the mood to manifest much. You may not have a lot of willpower or energy or motivation. Things may not be like where they need to be for you to be able to like manifest stuff in a healthy way, or bring things into fruition, make things happen, You won't be able to do that. Moving forward. Cancer. Oh wow. I have the Ace of Wands. Yay! So a new beginning, a new passion. a new interest, new fire, new flame. You still might have a difficult time focusing on it though, or giving it much energy. Oh, you are going to. Okay. It's like a new start in a sense. There will be a new start in your life. If there hasn't been already, there will be. But at the same time, it's difficult for you to go through with it. I think you will go through with it, but at the same time, you're not entirely sure whether you should, or you should, whether you should wait or take a new leap of faith. You might be like kind of confused or undecisive, or you might, you know, be taking some actions to move forward, to take a new leap of faith, you know, have a new chapter, a new start in your life. Um, for some of you, could also be the fool with being single by yourself. Some of you might fear that you're going to be single. Uh, But it's like you still are stuck on something or someone, even though you're going through with it. You still don't have a lot of energy to like make things happen. You're still stuck on something or someone emotionally, or some of you might be Cancer, but at the same time, there is a new passion or new opportunity that you will consider. I have the Emperor and the Three of Wands right after. Oh my gosh, it's like right after the Ace of Wands. So yeah, Aries energy, a lot of fire here. So it's energy, it's movement, it's action, making things happen, new passion, new opportunity, new interest. But it's like you're going to be planning. You're going to be very clear-headed, very clear-minded, rational, mind over heart decision making. You know, being responsible, laying down like healthy boundaries, being reasonable. So I think you're going to consider this new opportunity and try to make the most of it. But I think you're still like gonna wait on it. You may not act on it like immediately, even though it's so like it's like you're taking some action, a little bit of action, but at the same time you're not in it like fully yet. You're still waiting around, still planning, still trying to analyze the situation. You might be approaching this new interest, new passion, with a lot of caution and trying to be very rational about it, very clear-minded about it. You know, planning things, analyzing things, weighing options. So you're not jumping in anything. And there's like an avoidance of a change again with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, along with the Four of Wands in reverse. And then there's a Tower in reverse. But there is the Fool and the Ace of Wands. So it's like a lot of mixed energies here, where like there is an avoidance of a change, of an ending, especially ending of an old cycle, an old chapter in your life, likely attached to a family, a home, a relationship, a partnership, a bond you have with somebody, whether it's romantic or business or something else. Take it as it resonates. But you have emotional ties to this person or people or the situation, whatever it is. This partnership. It could be creative. It could be family. It could be love. You know, creative business is what I mean by creative. Creative pursuits and projects or whatnot. But yeah, this is, I think, more so about people that, or person you have emotional connection with or ties to, possibly family or a relationship, and you're or a partnership. And so it's like failing. It's not working right now. One of you may not be in this partnership fully. It might be a little one-sided, but somebody's avoiding a change and ending here. But at the same, if this is you, Cancer, it's like you're in a dilemma. You're not sure whether to hold on to your situation or person or connection, or whether to move on. And you might be doing both at the same time in a way, where you're not fully present or waiting on this partnership or connection, but you're also not fully like putting in everything you got to moving on either. Well, you're trying to be clear-minded. That's good. Oh yeah, this is about, for a lot of you, this is about a partnership or connection, most likely love, for a lot of you. But could be, again, you know, a creative project or business or something like that as well, or a healing business. But for most of you, I think this is more so like a partner you have, a romantic partner. That you have mutually have feelings for each other, possibly a twin flame, somebody you have love for. But it's not, it's like you're trying to, you or your person is trying to avoid this change within this relationship or the ending of it. There's an avoidance here. Or at least you don't want it to become like disastrous. Yeah. Emotional. For some of you, there was like some sort of an emotional conflict that happened in the past. An argument, a fight, a falling out, a disappointment, possibly a betrayal for some of you. But there's an avoidance of change. It's really difficult for either you or your person, or for both of you, to move on from this. It's like you or your person are stuck on this. Some of you might be holding a grudge, or just have a lot of unexpressed like negative emotions. I have the 5 in reverse, the 5 of Cups in reverse, right next to the 2 of Cups in reverse. So I think for a lot of you, there was a falling out between you and your person, or you're experiencing that right now. And you're trying to avoid it, avoid this situation, this falling out, becoming a complete disaster, or go through like a complete ending, or a massive change where nothing will be how it used to be anymore. Yeah, I see a lot of avoidance. But there is going to be a new leap of faith with you, Cancer, in some way. Or at least you're trying to, or thinking about it. Some of you, again, that Fool could represent you becoming single. Or on your own. You may feel like you're alone on your journey. Even if you're, you know, you have people around you. You may feel very alone in your fears. Or isolated by your fears and worries and anxieties. Yeah. So I have the 10 of Wands in reverse along with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody feels very tired here. Could be you, Cancer, or could be the person or people you're dealing with. Looks like for a lot of you, you're just dealing with a person, a partner. And it's become very burdensome and heavy on your shoulders. But again, with the 10 in reverse, there's an avoidance of an ending, or it could be very resentful and bitter and frustrating, the process. You do want to let go and unburden yourself. Let go of whatever is like holding you back or weighing down on you. But it's making you very like bitter and harsh and cold. I mean, paired also with the Emperor here and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're very like mind over heart. You're very trying to be clear-headed and logical and cold. No emotions. No emotional offering, empathy, compassion. You're not expressing any of that. You may not even feeling it much. All the cups I have are like in reverse. So it's like a lot of negative emotions that either you're trying to get over or having a difficult time getting over. You may be trying to move on. But yeah, the situation has negatively affected you emotionally, so you've turned to just be acting and making decisions with your mind, um, with your intellect and logic. But you're becoming very like, it's either you're cutting them off or cutting off communication, Cancer, or they're cutting you off. Take it as it resonates. The situation can always be reversed. But either you're cutting them off or there's like a ending of a communication here, very little communication or a complete lack of communication between you and your person. But if there is communication, it's very bitter, very cold, possibly hurtful, verbally or mentally, even maybe borderline abusive. But it's just coming from like a place of feeling a lot of burden and exhaustion. It's like you've collected all these bad experiences and you're just so tired and ready to let go of it, but you still might have a hard time doing that completely. You might just be going through the process and maybe taking longer than you expect. And for others of you, you're just trying to avoid the situation becoming very like negative and just, like feel like an intense disaster. So let me take one more. Oh yeah. You're moving forward. You're going to focus on, for a lot of you, this could involve family, or marriage or long-standing relationship that you worked on or you and your person worked on for a while. There could be money issues involved for some of you. But moving forward, I think that you're going to focus on your healing, and you're going to heal. You're going to finally rest. And basically, prioritize what you can trust, what's stable, what can bring you prosperity and fulfillment in material, tangible ways. You could focus on children or family if you have them, or business, or your money and career, or your physical needs, like your own empire, your legacy. So I think you're gonna focus on that, what you can trust, what's stable, what can grow, what you can work on, and it's going to be accompanied with you healing. It could help you heal by prioritizing, what you feel like is more important and more fulfilling in your life. And some of you might also be very stubborn in your position because you feel like it's either you feel like it's the right thing to do, or your person just deserves to be treated this way. Like your position is like you're right. Maybe one more card here. Oh yeah, there is no offer, no opportunity here. In your situation, partnership, there is just no opportunity, no new start, new love. Somebody is being very stubborn and they're clinging onto their position. This could be you, Cancer, or your person, or it could be both. And very much focused on tangible material things, or family. but like somebody's being very stubborn in their position and not wanting to change their perspective or their position on something, uh, and focusing on, their security and comfort, but or your security and comfort, Cancer. Take it as it resonates. Uh, but it's like I think that you are going to be very disillusioned. If there was like manipulations and stuff involved in this situation, whether you were being manipulated or you were manipulating, trying to control someone else, that's going to come to an end. And whatever was done in the dark, whatever was secret, whatever there, that was deceitful, mysterious, it's going to come into the light, and there's going to be no more manipulations or control issues if that was the case for your situation, Cancer. And some of you might have experienced some sort of financial loss. I am getting a lot of pentacles towards the end of the reading, so I have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody might want to come back in and try to save this, or come back into a connection to the partnership. Say if you and your person split, which I think a lot of you guys have or are going through something like that. Somebody might want to come back in to the connection, to the partnership, but there's just no opportunity for that to happen. It won't work in a practical way, in a realistic way, and there's no new love being offered here. Not from you, not from your person, Cancer, or, take it as it resonates. Could be just you or just them, but there's just no opportunity here, no potential for this to work emotionally or realistically in a practical, tangible way. And yeah, some of you might experience some sort of a financial loss, especially with something being revealed, some sort of deceit or a secret, or somebody might have been playing mind games, and it just gets revealed, and you or your person, goes through some sort of a loss. They get kicked out of something, a partnership, a connection, or they lose like money or property or something like that, or kids maybe for some of you. But yeah, there's like no opportunity, no love, no passion. This seems like an ending that's happening, but it's like dragging. It's dragging. So yeah. Oh, some of you might be going through divorce, or dealing with an ex, or experiencing a breakup if it's just a relationship or a partnership, a split. Somebody being very rebellious, unconventional, not sticking to the rules, doing things very differently. In the Page of Wands in reverse, there is like no commitment here, no new potential, no passion, no interest, no love. Oh my God, look at this. I really want to be positive, but this is just, the cards are, showing up this way, and I'm just reading them. So, look, I have all of these: the Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, along with the Hierophant in reverse. It's like no opportunity, no new start. It's not realistic or practical. No passion, no love, no compassion, and no commitment. So, yeah, it's like a situation that's ending. Somebody's going to make a very final decision here. Some of you, like I said, could be going through divorce and having custody battles, or trying to figure out who's going to get what. Money, property issues and stuff like that. But in any case, somebody's going to make a very, very strong decision here. A mind over heart, rational decision. Somebody's going to lose money. There could be a codependent problem here, or situation here in a material sense. or somebody's going to experience a financial loss here, either you or your person, Cancer. There's like a very strong decision being made. Yeah. Watch out for, oh my gosh. Watch out for mind games. Watch out for manipulation, Cancer. Watch out somebody trying to steal from you, or yeah, playing games and scheming and stuff to get, you know, get away with stuff. Or defeat you in some sense. And then I have the Ten of Swords, so an ending. Like feeling very stressed and overwhelmed. Something is like a failure here, and it's just it's just like very long. It's just dragging for this situation to become finalized. So, but yeah, this was your reading for the rest of April, Cancer. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more readings, so you know, let's see if anything changes later on, any new energies, any new things happen, or if I'm not picking up on your specific energies, maybe next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys soon again. Take care. Bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of the month.